everybody, Dave here in the New to You Speakers Southern Workshop. We have what is now a completely refurbished pair of Monarch three-way speakers. I wish I could tell you more about them. I've been looking for months to try to get more information on them. I contacted the customer service of the company, which is now Monarch International, which is still in business, and they just don't have any of the old history. I'll show you some information later from Audio Karma. There's another guy that has the exact same pair, put the photos up. His look just like this set, and nobody responded. That was in 2009, trying to learn more information about them. But the gorgeous Berber gold grill covers, grill fabric, beautiful walnut veneered cases. I done a full refurbishment. Inside I didn't touch them. Actually, I did touch them inside. The drivers were all fine. I did stuff some more polyfill in there. They're sealed boxes, so they sound maybe a little bit better. That's a religious question about whether or not polyfill does the job. But touched up the veneer, patched a few places, had some wood filler, restained them, nice sanding, nice Danish oil, hand rubbed them, and they've come out really nice. Somebody's going to enjoy the retro vintage look on these, I'm sure. So I didn't show you the whole process in this case, but I'll throw some photos up of some of the fronts and backs so you can see, and the inside so you can see a little bit more about them. But they're done, and they'll make someone really happy, I'm sure. Thanks a lot. As you know, we like to take a look at the companies behind the equipment that we come across. In this case, Monarch. Monarch is now known by the name Monarch International. Here's the website. They go into a little history of the company, and you'll see it started back in 1965. Gunter Schilling, I read some other articles, and he traveled to Japan, and he came back and he saw things in the probably in the Akihabara electronics market in Japan that that hadn't been seen other places, and they did not have in his home Germany. So he decided he was going to start an import electronics business, and he did that. At the time, it was called this Intermercador, and they made amplifiers and telephone amplifiers. They branched out. You can see he started in his little house, which looks just like a lot of the houses in Germany, even today. Quite interesting. There's a picture of him here later. I think it was from the 90s. There he is. There's Gunter himself. And I see he's wearing a blazer that looks a lot like our grill cloth, so probably a favorite of his. They introduced a variety of brands and PA systems, amplifiers. They introduced the Monarch brand specifically for hi-fi components, and that seems that brand is not in use at all anymore today. So I did try to learn more, and I found this post. I mentioned this in the intro. This is the post from Audio Karma. The guy popped up a couple of photos. There's the photo of his speaker, and then he opened it up, and there it is. It's an exact duplicate of what we have in ours. So I'm confident those are the same, but that doesn't mean we've been able to learn any more about them. I did look at. Found some Monarch speakers in the Monarch catalog. There's only one Monarch catalog online, and it's a distributor catalog from 1964. And the closest I found were these two-way speakers, the SPCR4s. And there's a few of these on different sites around, but these are two ways, so they're not the three ways. So I would guess that the ones that we have came somewhere after this. I'm going to say, late 60s, early 70s probably. And I see the logos in the upper left corner. On ours, the logo's in the lower left corner, and it's a slightly different logo. So I think they continued on and made some modifications over time. But let's just take a look at the... So, if normally we like to get into a more full-blown history, but we can't. I can't find any other info. If anybody sees this video and has some more info, I'll certainly edit the video at some point and put some updates down in the description and in the comments. Please check that. All right, have a look. Here's a little rest of some photos and a short audio clip. So here's the inside of our case. Wiring's the same as the other. Showed a close-up of the capacitors for the crossover. This is just a couple of photos of the final condition after they're done, showing the wood finish. Here's the emblem on the front, a little close-up of that. Top view coming up, showing the beautiful woods. Then here's the back side, sealed boxes screwed together, the mounting post, binding posts for your speaker connection, 8 ohm made in Japan, and a quick audio clip for you.